Hey y'all, it's your girl Maury back again, and I hope y'all checked out my last two videos, my intro video and my astrology video, my intake on astrology and the introduction of it, how I got on. And y'all subscribed, of course. Look, go ahead and subscribe if you didn't. And this video is going to be one of the introductions into my astro knowledge, sharing it with y'all. And for all those out there that want to be, want to learn some basics about astrology or the little foundation or start to identify the different energies. And I was going to start with the rundown of all 12 signs, but I'm going to make that into another video because that's going to be a little longer. This video, I want to talk about the elements first, because before I could really, like, I knew the 12 signs, but to start to associate them and really understand the personality and the energy that each sign had, I had to understand the modality and the elemental breakdown. And the modalities are fixed, mutable, and cardinal. And that's going to be another video, though, because I got to break that down too. But the elemental breakdown was important to me because if you can't distinguish 12 energies, which is more of a broad, like a more of an expansive level, boil it down to 4, because each sign is 3 is in each element. So if you could think about the element, you could be like, okay, now I know a Virgo, I know a Libra, I know a Aries, I know a Taurus. Now how they act, is it earth, grounded? Is it fire, spontaneous, adventurous, expressive? Is it water, more of a intense, emotional, intuitive energy? Is it air, a communicative, a more logic, a more expansive? Here I go. But synergistic, more communicative. I said expensive. I was thinking about fire, but you can distinguish them. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. So let's get to it. So the first element I'm going to start with is fire. So when you think of fire, you think of energy that cannot be contained. Fire is going to spread. So when you think of a fire sign, you want to think of, if they get mad, it's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be, it's gonna spread. It's gonna burn some up. A fire can amplify and it can go down as quick. And when it does go down, it's like a burnout. It's like I use all that fire, now I'm tired. Look, I didn't exert all this energy and now you're going to catch them sleep like this. Because another thing is, fire is impulsive. They're quick, they're moving, they're intense. So like, intense in a way where it's like, they quick and they moving. So all that energy that they exert and whatever that they doing, they gon' be knocked out sleep or whatever. And the quickness, they're moving, they're always doing this, they're always doing that. They probably working out right now. Call them again, they at the mall. Call them again, they at home. Call them again, they sleep. Call them again, they at work. Whatever, a fire sign is gonna move because they have that leading, initiating energy. Sometimes they may start something and don't finish it through, but that's another video. That's another topic. But fire signs, they're exuberant, they're spontaneous, they're adventurous. They like to do things. They like to have fun. They like to do things exciting. They like to be the life of the party. They're expressive. They're confident. They're speaking their mind. Aries are... Aries is the fire sign. The fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Shout out to all my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Y'all are that expressive energy. Y'all are vocal with what y'all talking about. Y'all gonna tell somebody, hey, no, I ain't messing with it. You gonna be the first to voice how you feel, speak your mind, be confident in a room. Even if you ain't truly confident within yourself, ain't nobody gonna know because your energy is so expressive. It's like fire. So it's igniting, So when you think of fire, you just think of like, whoo, it's on flame. It's getting hot in here. Look, they spicy. Ooh, she's spicy. Look, when you're about to say she's spicy, she's probably a fire sign. Look, but look, that ain't always a given. But just think of like when people use certain words, ooh, she feisty. She slick mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? All that, like, little stuff like that, it's that fire energy. And a fire sign, all they want to do is express, you know? All they want to do is express and be lit. we lit. I feel like a fire sign came up with that. We lit. Yeah, we lit. Y'all lit. But you gotta love your fire babies. Now we're gonna go into the earth sign. So fire is like the spirit, the amplifier of the soul, you know? And then you gotta go to your earth signs. And our earth babies are our grounding energy. Like, we need that grounding energy. We need that logical, that practical, that down to earth energy. We need that structure, that foundation, that sense of, okay, we can be lit, but we also have to know when to be for real. Like, really come to a ground and know when to prioritize, when to organize, when to structure, when to like get these systems running, you know, get this progression going, so that we'll have something like, yeah, we can have fun, but we also have to know when to take care of business. And then, you know, that earth energy is always going to help us come to a level ground and get our shit in order. Look, oops, but that's real talk. Get it in order so it won't be everywhere. So it won't be just spreading everywhere. We need to come and get grounded, and we get it practical and come to a common ground. That's what our earth energy is doing. That's what our earth energy is trying to teach us with our elements. And if you think about it, our elements that are earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So when I explain the archetypes, then you're going to be like, okay, I can see that they got that earth type of energy. Yeah. The resourcefulness, you know, the routine, the work, you know, that's what we about. We about getting stuff. Look, you want to get serious about some stuff? Okay, we got to get down to it. That's that earth, you know, that earth. And the calmness, you know, the earths are laid back. You know, that fire though gonna be like, come on, earth sign. We finna get active. You know, we getting you grounded, but we finna get moving. And then that earth is like, come on, fire, you know, kind of, you know, simmer down a little bit, just chill for a minute, you know. And look, you know what I'm saying? You see how it's going off into the elements? They go off into the wheel because it goes fire, earth, then air, then water, and then it rotates. That's the cycle it goes. So you see, so that's the earth, and now we're going to go into the air. And our air babies is the Geminis, the Aquariuses, and the Libras, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the order. And they are the communicators. You know, they're the people who are the mental, the mind stimulating. They are the ones that's going to express how they feel. They're going to tell you what they're thinking. They're going to really be vocal in communication. You know, they are, the air is like, of course, we need air to breathe. Think of it like that. So we're voicing and we're maneuvering. Air is like, you can't keep air still. You know, it's moving. Just like, it's kind of like fire too. You can't keep fire still either. You can't keep air stuck. Because air is like, okay, I need to come over here because I need to get a perspective of mindset from over there. I need to get a perspective from over there. I need to get something from over there and there and there. And I need to mingle. I need to socialize. You know, socializing is another way of communicating. I need to get that. I need to get the information and gather information. That's what I need to do so that I can implement, so that I can move, so that I can think, and so that I can utilize, you know, and so that I can know. I got to gather this information, and I have to stimulate my mind, you know. I have to show you the power of my mind, you know, the air. And we don't have lungs for nothing. Like, we don't have air in our bodies for nothing. Like, we gonna communicate, you know. We're gonna spread the information. I want my mind to get a taste of that perception and this insight and that knowledge, and I want to be able to get a little bit of everything and socialize and engage. That's the air maneuvering. Air don't sit still either, for real, either, not for too long, and you can't contain air. I gotta breathe. That's how an air sign. Look, I got to breathe, and I can't do that if you all up in my space, all up in my, my bubble. I got to breathe. So if you think about it like that, it's just like fire. Fire can't sit still for too long. It can't be contained. Air can't sit still for too long because it got to breathe. So that all the elements playing a role, as you can see, as I'm correlating them back. But that's the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. So shout out to all my Libra babies. Okay, breathe. And now, lastly, we have water. Our water signs is the intense, the emotion, the sensitivity, the intuitiveness. That water is that motion, the flow. Like water. We need water to survive. Our bodies is made up 75% or over, is that right, about our water? So of course you need water to survive, and we need that depth and that emotion. As much as we be like, dang, that's too much emotion, it's drowning me. Yeah, it can too much of that emotion can drown, but we have to learn how to acknowledge our emotions, because it's a major part of our actions and our reactions. We feel before we respond. Whenever we respond, we're not just responding first and then feeling. We're feeling, and then we're like, okay, I feel deep about this, so now I'm going to voice it. I'm going to show you my emotions are going to be expressed. And now, but we're also learning how to not just move off of our emotions. That's where Earth come in and logic, But it just piggybacks off each other. So now that we're vocal and communicating, we're learning how to feel, and we're learning how to nurture and take care of ourselves. Water teaches us how to honor how we feel and not feel like vulnerability is a weakness. And it get deep, but that's another one. But water is our Cancer, our Scorpio, and our Pisces. So those are the water signs. So they're teaching us the motions of the ocean. The motions of the oceans. Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the... Okay, look. That song just made me think about water, so I just sang it. But for real, they teaching us the motions. So we got to learn that. And now, when you think about it, the fire, the earth, the air, and the water, all those elements, all those components we have inside of us. Every phase of those elements, we expressing it or we receiving it. Water and earth receive, but we take stuff in more. And fire and air express, we put it out. We don't hold it in as much, but we put it out. And it's just a balance of the yin and the yang, and that's another video too. But these elements are going to help us. Now that we know the elements, we can look at the signs that we know or we are familiar with, or whoever we're around us, and be like, yeah, that fits them. I can see where that plays into part. So that's why I said the elements are important. And when you know your elements, you can balance it out and tap into it. When you are earth, and that's another video. I'm going to do a video on self-care for your element. That's another important thing, self-care, and how important it is. But when you know your element, then you can start doing stuff that that's your energy you got, that fuels that energy and makes you feel good. So I'm glad I did this video, and I hope y'all all took away from each of y'all signs. And go ahead, leave in the comments how y'all liked it. Go ahead, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video and the next topic I got for y'all. Peace and love.